Okay, example. Susan needs to mail a package at the post office, pick up several items at the grocery store, return a rented video, and make a deposit at her bank. The estimated driving time in minutes between each of these locations is given by in this table. Okay, so we have five locations now: home, post office, grocery store, video rental store, and the bank. Of course, now Susan must start from their home and then accomplish all the necessary tasks for the day. Okay, and we wish to help Susan to find a route that would allow her to travel the shortest possible time or shorter possible time. Okay. So to do that, we need to illustrate this first in a graph. So as you can see now, all numbers are supplied here. I mean, all the boxes are supplied with numbers. This implies that the graph is complete. All possible edges is or are drawn. So gawan lang natin ng complete graph. Let's start with the vertices. We have five locations, right? We have home, post office, video, no, the grocery store, video rental store, and the bank. Okay, ayusin lang natin ha. Medyo magulo kasi. Home, grocery store. Maybe we could just draw a pentagram or a star. Ayan. Ayan. Mukhang star naman na siya, no? So, let's start. Name na muna natin. Let's use initials only. Home, post office. We have the grocery store. We have the video rental store and the bank. All we have to do is to draw all the possible edges, no? Since this is a complete graph. Ayan. Home to post office, to grocery store, to video rental store, to the bank. Next, post office to grocery, to video rental, to the bank, and video rental, grocery store, bank, from grocery store, and then lastly, we have bank and video rental store. Okay, next, we can now supply the weight for each edge. Let's start with from home now. 14 minutes home to post office, 12 minutes home to grocery store, 20 minutes home to the video rental store, and then 23 minutes home going to the bank. Okay, next, post office to grocery store, that is 8 minutes. To video rental, another 12. To the bank, 21. Next, grocery store to video rental, 17. And to the bank is 11. And then lastly, video rental to the bank, we have 18. So we already have your complete weighted graph. Complete weighted graph. Okay. Ayusin lang natin ha, ayan. So this time, we'll try to find a Hamiltonian circuit using the greedy algorithm. Using the greedy algorithm. So we already knew our starting vertex, no? We already knew that Susan most likely to start from their home, of course. Saan pa ba siya mag-start? So this is our starting vertex. Now, I want you to identify at into which location it allows Susan to travel the shortest time. Going to post office, grocery, video rental, or to the bank. Yes, Lance.
To the grocery, sir.
Going to the grocery. Alright, let me show you our ano ha, choices. Going to post office, going to grocery store, going to the video rental store, and going to the bank. So Lance is right. Susan will travel the fastest when going to the grocery store. Okay. Travel along that edge. Travel along that edge. And Susan can now buy stuffs at the grocery store. So repeat the process now. Repeat the process. So this time, assuming Susan already bought all the stuffs, all the necessary items at the grocery store. Now, into which location she should go next? Okay. Into which location she should be going next? Rachel,
Yung letter P po, di ko po alam, nakalimutan ko yung
post
pangalan.
office.
Post office.
Post office. From grocery store to post office, 8 minutes. Grocery store to the bank, 11. And then grocery store to video rental store is 17. So among these three locations, no, going to the post office would allow Susan to travel the shortest time or driving time. Okay. So Susan can now either claim or drop her letter. And then from here, ano na yung susunod na task na gagawin niya? Marjorie?
Sa preview po.
Okay, video rental. You only have two choices left. Going to video rental store or going to the bank. Okay, 12 minutes and compared with 21 minutes. So Susan can now return her rented video at the video rental store. And then lastly, we don't Susan has no more choices left now but to deposit at her bank. Okay. And then lastly, to complete our circuit, bawal na siyang magwalwal. Diretso uwi na. Susan can now return to her home. This is a Hamiltonian circuit using the greedy algorithm. And there's no other Hamiltonian circuit using the same procedure, no? Okay, using the same procedure. Take note, we are to apply the same procedure, the same algorithm. So it's no surprise if we are to to find the same exact circuits, same exact Hamiltonian circuits. Okay. So let's demonstrate this. The greedy algorithm greedy algorithm. I want you to total the driving time already para dire-diretso. So that is from home to the grocery store to post office, to video rental store, to the bank, and going back home. What is our total driving time?
73 po.
John Patrick, 73 minutes. 73 minutes. Thank you. Question about the greedy algorithm. Are we clear?
Clear po.
Clear po.
Next, another algorithm used to determine a Hamiltonian circuit in a graph, in a complete weighted graph, or even if the graph is not complete, no, possible pa rin natin gamitin yung dalawang algorithms. So let's try the edge picking algorithm. Here, there is no starting vertex yet. I want you to listen very carefully, no? In edge picking algorithm, there's no starting vertex yet. We just have to complete the circuit first. And after that, we can already assume, or we can already assign our starting vertex. Okay, kapag natapos pa lang natin yung circuit, kapag nakompleto na natin yung circuit, saka pa lang tayo pwede mag-assign ng starting vertex. Okay? So, we'll start from identifying among these edges here, which has the smallest weight. Or it's the same way of asking between what two locations allows Susan to travel the shortest time? Anyone? Rachel.
Try po, post office.
And
And ano, grocery po.
hey, post office and grocery store. Post office and grocery store. So these are the two locations that Susan will most likely to drive the shortest time, no? So we'll start from here. Travel along that edge. Travel along that edge. We'll start from there. Now, observe that in greedy algorithm, you just have to move forward from vertex to another vertex, and then to another vertex to another vertex. Parang forward lang tayo ng forward, no? Here, in the edge picking algorithm, you have to consider both ends. Okay? You have to consider both ends of your edge, or of your path. So I'll be asking the same question before. Which location allows Susan to travel the shortest time from either post office or grocery store? Take note, dalawa na yung tinitignan nating reference. Post office, grocery store. So let me highlight all the possible, all our choices. From post office, that is going to home, going to the bank, going to video rental. Okay? And in reference to the grocery store, we have going to home, going to the bank, and going to the video rental store. Among these choices, which two locations would provide us the shortest traveling time? Bea.
From grocery store po to the bank
Okay,
with
grocery
11 minutes lang.
store and the bank. 11 minutes. Okay, see the difference between the two, ha? I want you to uh, clearly differentiate between the greedy algorithm and the edge picking algorithm. So we'll have to travel, or I mean, to use this edge. Okay, so our reference are the post office and the bank. Into which location this time would give us the shortest driving time from either post office or the bank? Anyone? Mm. Do I have to highlight pa? Or you can just observe our graph? Again, let me ask, into which location would give us the shortest driving time from either post office or the grocery store? Anyone? Anyone? A102? Okay, Richelle.
From post office to video rental store po.
From post office to video rental store. Okay, post office to video rental store. So let's see, no? Let's see. Post office to video rental, 12 minutes. Post office to the bank. Okay, shorter to, no? Shorter siya. While on the other hand, from the bank naman, bank to home. Wait lang. I'm sorry. Let me clarify that. Going to home pala yung hindi pa natin napupuntahan or nabivisit na vertex. So, comparing 14 minutes and 12 minutes, shorter si 12. Okay? Next, compared with bank, from bank to home, from bank to the video rental store, shortest pa din si 12 minutes. So, we'll need to travel along that edge. Okay? And then that's it. You just have to connect to complete your circuit. So see that we haven't yet to visit one more vertex, and that is H. Okay? That is H. So kompletuhin lang natin. We have here 20 minutes and 23 minutes. Ayan. That's it. We already completed your Hamiltonian circuit using the edge picking algorithm. And this is the one and only Hamiltonian circuit using the edge picking algorithm. Ha, same with the greedy algorithm. So let's demonstrate. So you just have to trace your Hamiltonian circuit. And since Susan needs to start from her home, of course, we'll start from our home as well, or from the vertex of H. And you may either go to the video rental or to the bank. Anyway, you'll soon to get the same total weight pa din naman. Okay? So, I would like to go to the bank muna, deposit muna. Mahirap yung magdala ng pera, no? So, mag-deposit muna tayo. Deposit, and then grocery store, post office store, post office, and then the video rental store, and then lastly, going back home. What is our total driving time here? Total driving time, 8, 12, 11, 20, 23. Anyone? Total driving time is, so we have 20 here, 31, 51, 51 plus 23. We have 74 minutes. We have 74 minutes. That's it. So comparing this to the Hamiltonian circuit using the greedy algorithm gives us shorter total driving time than the circuit using the edge picking algorithm. Any questions?